of the season. For Stephen Bunting, this is a welcome return to form. A good day, picking up some victories coming into this. A couple of question marks were just starting to appear in regards to the form line. Going out early in the 100. World Series events, the Masters, not picking up wins in the Premier League, but that's where the Pro Tour can really come back and aid you when you're going through one of these spells in regards to the big TV darts, because this is where you can really start to re-find your feet.
Absolutely right. You join us here, as Matthew so eloquently put, we're here for the semi-finals, part of 2 games that will decide our finals. James Wade coming into this in a good run after dispatching Kevin Dotes in our last round in great style. But Stephen Bunting also having a bit of a fun run all the way to this semis point. Just coming off the back of beating the Ferret, Johnny Clayton, 6-3 in our last game. And now looking to try and take on the machine in a bid for a spot in the Event 3 final. A big 100 there from Wade to leave 218. Still not on a finish, though. Bunting needs to put a hole in this in order to give himself a shot. But it has been a cracking day for the machine. It was at a couple of moments where he's sat in a 5-5 situation, Matthew.
Very dangerous at times. Joe Hunt missing 2 match darts. Cristo Reyes having match darts as well. So he survived a few, but we tend to have that vibe around James Wade. He finds a way, whether he bosses a game or he's in a battle, James Wade finds ways to win.
Yeah, so applying the pressure with the 180 to leave the 38. Bunting with a great return as well, but it will be James Wade kicking things off. It's going to be double 10. Try and nick the first leg of the match.
Game
certainly does. 1 dart at a double. He convincingly puts it away. And Bunting will have the darts here. So far, the game going with the throw.
The original master of the double 10, wasn't he, James Wade? Before that crown, that title is just under a little bit of doubt now in regards to the best double 10 hitter in the world. Is it Wade? Is it Littler? That's a conversation that will no doubt be happening down the locals up and around the country.
Yeah, part of the in-depth knowledge of the sport. Obviously, Littler has really made double 10 his own. As of recent years, it's obviously helped him on his way to back-to-back world championships.
135.
Stephen Bunting nestles in a 135. It was largely today, Bunting's strength has sat with the scoring. Finishing has led to a couple of close calls. Derek Colson, who we met earlier on, very nearly nicking the match off the bullet. But here against the machine, James Wade, he knows he's going to be in for a very tough contest. And now, could he be set to enlist a 180? Not quite. 140 on the billing. And follows up that 135 in great style, but so is James Wade.
You mentioned Derek Coulson there, certainly one for the notepads for 2026. Quality operator. Surprised he didn't get a card, but will be quite a regular top-up you feel off the Challenge Tour. Another one of those. The double 19, the target which James Wade refused in the previous leg. Stephen Bunting just a little low.
Don't think he'd be too upset though, because obviously Wade not being on a finish, it will mean that he comes back for double 19. James Wade just...
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, just little just conferring there with the referee, checking the score. That's a 161 left, but double 19 for Bunting. Opted to split the finish.
6.
2 darts missed at double 16. So again, it throws an olive branch the way of James Wade. Treble 17. This is the crucial treble. He's going to have to tee this up and try and put pressure
97.
on Bunting. But Bunting could take this one out here now, Matthew.
Yeah, I think Stephen Bunting's getting into that mode today where he's enjoying these sort of battles and he's embracing them. And I don't think we'll be feeling any pressure in this situation. We see there he gets the game level. Because when you look through the games he's had today, he's proper battle hardened, isn't he? All the games going pretty close. He's always had moments where he's had to deliver to get himself to this position. You just feel that it's just at the right time he has a day like this.
Yeah. See, he's known the top end of the sport and has been for a very long time, as have both these individuals. Of course, great players. Machine James Wade was well known for his raw talent and abilities, has competed in various finals in his time on the pro circuit. World Championship semi-finalist in 2009, 12, 13 and 22. So he knows how to get there. But, obviously with Players Championship, especially in these arena situations, largely different to when you're on stage. I mean, you know a lot about that, I'd imagine, Matthew, considering your running competitions.
I don't know much about being on stage. No, that was the bit I don't know too much about.
60.
I weren't on it very long.
You're supposed to nod there. There we are.
101.
But Wade now with a big fish in hand. Not this time. 80 scored, 90 left.
105.
Leave himself a 65 finish. So Bunting on a 167. Still a chance to take this one, but not this time. Does get the treble 19. So altogether 77 scored, 90 left.
94.
Bull or treble 18 would you go for if it was you, Matthew?
I'd have been happy there on the ball. That would have worked quite well. But we know what James Wade does and what works well for him.
45.
Double 10 not working for him on this occasion. So the first real opportunity of a breaker throw in this game.
Well, Bunting with a 57. Double 8 just inside of the double, up to the 4s.
69.
And yet again, the double trouble comes back to bite Stephen Bunting. Double 10 for James Wade. Is he going to be the master of the double 10? Certainly here in the Players' Championship. He almost certainly will be. 2 legs to 1 in front now from the machine.
I think that quarter-final win for Stephen Bunting was probably one that he'd have enjoyed today. Getting that win over Johnny Clayton, because last week in Belgium in the Premier League didn't quite go to plan. It was 4-0 up in that time before Johnny Clayton turned it around in the 6-4 victory. So it's not a like-for-like revengeful hit, but certainly one that's going to sit well with Stephen Bunting picking up that win.
I mean, Johnny was certainly conscious, I think, just had a brief chat with him just now, and very conscious of the fact that he wasn't at the races in that occasion with Stephen Bunting. James Wade certainly is, though. Stunning 180 after the 82, leaving 239, and the onus is now on Stephen Bunting to try and peg back here, because Wade could go 3-1 in front if he can maintain a lead advantage in this leg. But a wonderful return on the treble 19s for Bunting to lay down 210. But Wade, consistent force to be reckoned with.
99.
You're never going to rattle James Wade, are you? You're never going to throw him off his game.
No.
He's always just going to be one of those players that only worry about the darts that are in his hand. You can see it in some players, can't you, where they sort of
75.
live in previous shots or the future. James Wade only operates in this very moment.
Also a proven winner in the finals of a Players' Championship event. Of course, taking event 1 against Nathan Aspinall.
43.
It was 8-6, averaging 98.56 at Hildesheim that managed to aid James Wade in taking it. Now Stephen Bunting looks to head downstairs to 15s. 65 scored with a treble 18 to cap that off, leaving double 8. That has worked for him already here today. But James Wade now with a chance here, 2 darts. But no, it will be 3 darts, utilised in a bid to take a double. He was looking for the 57 for double top, but interesting.
57.
Tops left. Clinical.
Game shot.
Stephen Bunting straight in the 16 bed, and the double 8 bed, I should say, taking out 16. So 2 apiece.
102.
You almost wonder with James Wade. He is one of these players that sort of are very vocal, very outspoken in the way and in the interviews of which you get from him.
100.
And very similar to the likes of Joe Cullen when he's written off at the match play or the World Championship. He likes to go out and prove a point. James Wade last year certainly got himself on the shortlist in the conversation for the Premier League. Didn't get that call up. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Like, how much of that for James Wade has been motivation this year to try and prove a point and to try and make a statement to say, I should have been selected. Because he had a valid case. Runner-up at the World Match Play, runner-up at the UK Open. Maybe it was just that short-term form at the back end of the year that sort of let him down, but he certainly hit the ground running here in 2026.
Certainly not off the pace at all. The bullet. Now looking to once again pepper the 60 bed.
83.
Only the one this time. James Wade will get a chance to the finish. Treble 18. I don't think he's going that way this time. I think he's, oh no, sticking it upstairs with the 20s. Just happy to tee this up. He knows he's coming back and leaves himself at least 64, so I'd imagine he'll go bottom left. Aim for those 16s, but in comes Stephen Bunting, who needs to pressure this shot now.
Yeah, just like you'd expect there from James Wade.
89.
Exceptional management of the game. Would never have gone for the bullseye in that situation, so didn't opt to come away from the 20s. Trying to leave himself tops. Gets there. Tops it is for James Wade.
44.
Well, he's left his fabled double 10, but will he get a chance at it? Because Bunting has a chance at 129, and it must be taken out. 25. Leaves 104, went for the
97.
54 for bullseye, but it's not going to work for him. He's left double 16, but James Wade, double 5. Just above, lovely marker for 3-2.
Game shot.
Another cracking leg for the machine. Again, leg going with the darts, going with the throw. Now Stephen Bunting needs to reply
60.
as he has the darts in this leg. Only a 60 to kick things off. Can James Wade takes a 60 in his single first darts here, follows it up with another chance at a 180.
180.
Kickstarts the leg with a 180. James Wade on fire.
Lands the first big blow, trying to make a move now, James Wade, in regards to getting a bit of control on this game.
81.
And now, that slip from Stephen Bunting makes that 180 from James Wade oh so more impactful. And he's following it in.
Agonisingly close with that second dart, I must say, and he would have fancied the 180, I think, had he got the second dart in tow. But nonetheless, 2 ton pluses in his first 6 darts.
60.
Makes him favourite against the throw. Here at this point, it's a little bit low though from Wade, but he's going to cut across the oche to leave an opening. Does find the treble.
100.
Another ton, and just see that's the professionalism of James Wade, despite it being a ton plus. The frustration. He knows how much more he could have obtained in those 3 darts.
140.
Big last start there for Stephen Bunting, gets himself down to a finish. James Wade here will feel like he's got 6 darts, and that backs up that claim that James Wade thinks he's got 6 darts here. Doesn't even entertain the treble 17 for the ball. He's telling Stephen Bunting, I don't think you can hit this.
Playing the averages, if you like. And indeed, he's right, because Stephen Bunting
60.
will not even lay down a 60, but not the treble kind, as now James Wade with another dart at tops will go 4-2 in front. The machine continues.
We say he's playing the percentages there. He may also be playing the mind games as well.
Well, he's had a long career, built up quite the repertoire. Another 180 in the account. Not quite.
135.
Just shifted leftwards. It will be a 135 to kickstart this 7th leg.
We do see that, don't we, from the real elite players at the very top of the game. We saw Phil Taylor quite often just lay up rather than go in for it. We saw Michael van Gerwen and continue to see Michael van Gerwen play that percentage shot. James Wade now including himself into that school of thinking, and has kicked on again here. He's really starting to open up and ask questions of Stephen Bunting.
Yeah, it's the high science, isn't it, of the sport that we all love.
100.
Stephen Bunting only able to nestle in a ton. He needs to find something a lot bigger to try and challenge this relentless force of the machine, James Wade.
95.
It's been poetry in motion so far for him. 95 To leave him 1-3-1, he will have a chance at an outshot, but again, whether he plays the percentages to ensure his
100
victory in this leg. Leaves 111. 60 off that. Just drops the dart. Obviously, we'll just take a breather.
91.
That leaves tops. Clinical again in terms of leave here for James Wade, and he will indeed come back for another stab at a double.
And as he always tries to do, it's that tops and tens combination here for James Wade for 3 legs. Advantage on the scoreboard, double 10. Doesn't go. A
20.
rare miss for James Wade. See the grimace on the face. He's surprised.
I think so. And obviously now it's an opportunity that Stephen Bunting can't pass up. 104 to see off. 84 left. He'll stay upstairs, but unfortunately it's not going to come to fruition. But that's one way you can certainly bring the score down. But James Wade at his favourite double 10 to make it 5-2.
Game shot.
Gets it. Stunning darts from James Wade. Now he gets closer and closer to that spot in the final. Of course, different format in this particular part of the tournament, as we are in best of 13.
59.
I don't think I can ever recall anyone going for double 12 to leave tops. I think that's a new one on me.
42.
But is that a retaliation of the mind games?
It could well be. Equally, it could be frustration.
And it could also be me just overthinking things, as I normally do.
133.
I would never ever accuse you of that, Mr. Edgar. Absolutely not. James Wade back in the 60 bed again with yet another dart. We'll look to tee this off going downstairs.
99.
But the 19's not offering a treble. Bunting has a chance to carry on. Essentially every single leg now, in his mind, must go. Even though it is a
81.
first to 7 situation. James Wade 2 away.
Same score as well over on streaming board 2 at the moment. Chris Dobie 5-2 up, 2 legs away from
180.
another Pro Tour final.
Tom Bissell absolutely delighted getting through to the semi-final phase. And as far as he's concerned, he's gone above and beyond what he expected, really coming into today's affair. So well done, Tom Bissell. You walk away a happy man.
That's what you dream about at the start of the season. Start off with a bit of a bang. But this, you feel for Stephen Bunting, has to go. He's going to get a dart at the bullseye. Good effort there for Stephen Bunting, however. The problem is James Wade is lurking in the background. Tops required, tops found. He's a leg away from his second final of the year already. It's only event number 3.
Yeah, sensational from James Wade. As we have come to expect from the man from Aldershot.
$140.
Cracking 140 for James Wade to kickstart this leg. The leg that could provide him with a spot in the final. Unless Stephen Bunting has anything to say about it, and that is a wonderful 140 to correspond with James Wade. Wade searching for the treble as it eludes him with the first 2 darts. The third dart, a little better.
$100.
There's no way out for Stephen Bunting other than winning the remaining 5 legs, of which he's going to have to find 3 breaks to throw. It's a big uphill task, especially when James Wade is playing this well.
Yeah, I mean, if we're playing the averages, we know that on average James Wade should be able to clean up in those remaining legs should Stephen Bunting try and go all the way. But a 180 would certainly help.
180.
And sending a message at a late stage of this leg in a bid to making it 3 for him. James Wade, though, could have a chance at the ball here. Knows he will need to take it,
96.
but can't take it for the match. And Bunting, this must go.
Good battling qualities shown here from Stephen Bunting. He's going to get 2 darts at double 12. We know he can hit this. He's just done it a moment ago. Maybe that practice from earlier on helping him out.
Absolutely. Cracking return. from Stephen Bunting. Got to give James Wade his flowers, though. Chance of the bullseye to take the match would have been spectacular. But we will go again. We've got confirmation, folks, that Chris Dobey has won 7-2 against Tom Bissell. So it will be Chris Dobey in the final of this Event 3 in the Players' Championship. 7-2. And Dobey has been on song, it has to be said, in today's run of games. But who's he going to meet here, Matthew?
Well, the likelihood would be James Wade. However, Stephen Bunting showing some real battling qualities here, and I think this day has just been, even if this was defeat for Stephen Bunting, been absolutely everything he needed right now. A good run, he's been in some good battles, he had some good performances, and now digging deep to try and bring this back against James Wade. This is everything he would have dreamt of when he woke up this morning.
Absolutely. Well, he won
180.
a 6-5 cracker against Derek Coulson. Very close game. I think Coulson will be just as happy with that match, as well as Stephen was really towards the end. But James Wade now looking to apply the pressure, as now Stephen Bunting will step up with 81 to take out. 19s. Now across to treble 10, double 16, and he does. 6-4. He's fighting back here, Matthew.
2 quality legs, back-to-back 81 checkouts in 2 different ways, but this is the danger. The danger is he's got to find those breaks to throw. He's got to keep this going and hope that James Wade makes mistakes.
Yeah. Well, it's a must-win again. It's a must-win for the next 3 legs. Here for Stephen Bunting, he's got to have a flawless rest of the match.
180.
And that is a flawless visit. 180 from Stephen Bunting. Pressure now on James Wade. Nice time to have a 9-darter, really, Matthew.
There's never a bad time, is there? I mean, from 6-2, James Wade, Stephen Bunting started finding maximums, and that was the only thing he could do to get himself back into this, because James Wade's been consistently finding in regards to the big power scores.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, a little grimace 45. Told the story, really. 45 is not what you want against a venomous James Wade, but equally a trip into the 1 is not what you want either for the machine. Third dart, though, 75. Finds the treble 18 bed valuable in that visit, but the bullet needs to be on point here and now with his next 3 darts.
They need a couple of trebles here, doesn't he? Not going to find them. James Wade knows he's got 1 scoring visit and 1 60. To check out as a minimum here.
60 is just simply not enough here at this point, and James Wade, I think, knows it. Another 60 with his first dart. A ton at least would leave him. Well, a ton would leave him on 130. But would fancy a ton 40, which would leave him 90. In a bid to take in the match.
$83.
Even a straight dart there would have left James Wade a much better finish to 130. So Stephen Bunting here, an opportunity.
Needs to pressure. Well, with that, trip into the 1 is not what you need, Mr. Bunting. The treble at the very least, and that's a very nice way to finish. What a recovery. Downstairs to treble. He's going to go treble 17.
70 left, yeah.
Now across to
83.
Treble 10. 83 scored. Leaves him on 64, so he'll be down for 16s later on. But Stephen Bunting with a chance to bring it to 6-5, 25. Now for the ball.
Game
claims
shot.
it. Brilliant darts from Stephen Bunting. 6-5. 1 behind Wade. We could have a deciding leg.
It's not very often you see a player go that way now either, is it? A lot of players opting to go for the treble. Gives the opportunity of the double-double. The more aggressive route, but Bunting playing it safe to get a dart at the bullseye. Used that 25 well, and look at this again. Bunting kicking off with a max. From 6-2 down, he's been faultless.
This game's a cracker, 100. I have to say, Matthew. Brilliant stuff. 180 to kick things off for Bunting. He's got the darts. Wouldn't hurt to go again in the 60 bed. Oh, he could have another. Another 180 for Stephen Bunting. A magic 9 to tee up level pegging.
26.
James Wade lingering back on 375. Here comes Stephen Bunting with a chance to take out the unthinkable. Not today. But he still has a
24.
solid opportunity. to take this leg and make it 6-all.
One thing we know about James Wade, and we can see already in the action, the speed coming into the throw, he doesn't like to waste darts when he feels a leg has gone.
Not at all. Treble 20, leaves him 57, gone 17 for tops. This would be lovely.
77.
Not quite, but he will be back. Double top though, after these three from James Wade. A decider on the cards.
60.
Stephen steps up. Decent marker. The bullet on point. It's 6-all. We go to a deciding leg to decide who will meet Chris Dobey in the final of Players' Championship Event 3. What a fight back this has been from Stephen Bunting.
100.
And that's what it is. It's a fight back from Stephen Bunting, and all the credit in this game has to go to Stephen Bunting for the comeback. It's not the fact that James Wade's dropped the performance. James Wade hasn't given opportunities. Stephen Bunting has made them himself.
He has carved out this performance. He's grinded away.
100.
Both players starting with a ton as they look to dispute over this 13th leg of the match.
57.
But not a great visit for James Wade. This cannot be the point of failure for him. He knows that. If he wants that space in the final. Stephen Bunting doing the opposite though, peppering the 60 bed. At least one more would help.
140.
Advantage Stephen Bunting now. Asks the question of James Wade, but just like he has for so many years, he's got the answers.
And that's stellar, isn't it? Goodness me. 180 right at the death to leave a 164. Gives him a chance at a double to lay claim to the match. But Stephen Bunting looking to add the pressure. A 180 on the cards. A stunning 180 from Stephen Bunting. Leaves 81. 164 though for James Wade. He will not finish this. The look on the face speaks volumes as he looks to try and tee up a finish.
82.
So here we are, the moment. 81. 1972 left, goes for treble 12, gets treble 12 for double 13, and 81 taken out by Stephen Bunting. What a fight back from the bullet. The machine looked assured, he looked firm in that match, but unfortunately for him, he departs in the semi-finals from Event 3. It goes the way of the bullet. The man from St Helens with a 101 average.